Welcome back to your Millennial Group Therapy Session, Baby One More podcast with your hosts, Steph and
Morgs.
And welcome to the finale of season 1, Baby One More podcast. We have made it. Mama, we made it. I was thinking.
It's almost, how long? Okay. What? February to March, April, May, 4 full months.
4 full months, guys. With only a few hiccups in the midst. But like the fact of the matter is that we did it like almost weekly. There was at least something out almost every single week except for like 1 week. So like
claps for us.
Claps for us and our first timers as freaking podcast hosts. So, I was singing in my head the final countdown because I kept thinking like the final episode.
I love it.
What a way.
I love it.
So we do have a little recap of our weekend because we got to see each other more than once in a full weekend, which is always so freaking exciting.
Oh my God. It's a rare occurrence.
It is a very rare occurrence.
Doesn't happen enough.
Unfortunately.
Stressed.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun though. We got to go see Blink 182, which was a great time. And we're going to talk about that. But first, we have to rate our weeks and we have to talk about some reality TV check-in shiz.
We gotta keep it going. Fill the people in on the drama.
A little bit of drama here and there, but no, it'll be great. I'm excited for our rating of the weeks.
Yeah. Do you
considering
remember?
We were kind of together?
I know. Do you remember your week?
Yes.
You go first.
I remember the end of the week because I was with you.
Right.
What the fuck did I do last week though?
Dude, what even was the date?
I know, actually. No, to be honest. Well, Joe worked a lot. I just remember he had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a long week. But it wasn't even that bad of a week, to be honest. Yeah. I also think it's because I was finally done with my lovely lady friend. Sally the period. I don't use her name enough anymore.
I know.
But
you named her.
Yeah. Once upon a time. She came and she left me in a much better mood. So I feel like that helped. I'd give my week a 9.
Okay.
A 9. That's high. That's probably the highest it's ever been. That's because I don't remember what happened last week. So clearly it wasn't stressful enough for me to remember.
Right.
But it also wasn't memorable enough for me to remember what happened at the beginning of the week. It's fine. But the weekend,
not good.
Yeah. But the weekend was great because I had Friday that we had Blink. And with you, of course, even though there were some hiccups with that too. And Saturday that we had Nicole's mom's retirement dinner, which was so nice.
Oh,
and
love a surprise.
Sunday, I mean, yeah. Well, I love a surprise, but I'm not good at keeping them in. Thank goodness I don't talk to Nicole's mom on the regular, else that would have been gone. Please, just when we showed up and I was I thought we definitely ruined it because here I'm just walking and then Nicole's whistling. I'm like, she's onto us. She knows. What am I supposed to say? Oh, what a coincidence. We also decided, just the three of us, Joe, my mom, and me, to go out to dinner. Yeah, okay. Late Mother's Day gift to the both of us. I don't know. What was I supposed to say? But no, I'm glad that we did not ruin that. But yeah, and then Sunday, my mom took Bree to go see Bluey. Oh. But it was really I took my mom and Bree to go see Bluey because I had to drive because nobody decides to think let's try stuff out before we wait till the absolute last minute. I love my family. But why are we not testing these things first? I mean, I'm the type of person, and maybe it's just my type A personality.
True.
That when I need to do anything that I'm not used to doing, I plan it ahead and even sometimes test out to make sure it all works. So I remember when I first got hired as a teacher, my happy ass drove a week before I had to be there to see the routes, how long it would take me. Which route's the best way to go, make sure I don't get lost. It's definitely the type A, but that's just me. Meanwhile, my mom shows up here and she's got the car seat in my dad's car because he couldn't go because he's sick again. And I was like, this looks really small. And she's like, yeah, it looks like it has something in the insert. I'm like, yeah, it has the infant insert in it. And I'm this would fit baby Joey, except it wouldn't even be able to be used for baby Joey because it needs to be turned around the other freaking way. So I'm this is literally not useful for either of my children right now. So like, this is
Yeah.
not fun. It's 1,000 degrees outside. I'm trying to like maneuver the freaking belt, like just to like pull it out to see if it would like at least go over her. I stick her in it. She's too big for it. The insert needs to come out, and I don't know how to get the insert out with it still intact. Like, it might have to all come out just to take the fucking insert out.
Probably need a screwdriver.
Probably. So I was like, you know what? I'll just drive you because we're wasting time, and it's like 18 minutes away once you hop on the highway. So
yeah,
it was fine. I just drove to downtown Palm Beach a lot this weekend.
Yeah,
like,
in the car.
A lot more than I wanted to. But it's fine. It worked out. I was just like, it never fails.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a good weekend though. So
good,
but I'm excited. I'm excited to talk more about Link.
I know the concert.
The concert itself.
I have to take the people back to the weekend before last weekend.
Oh yes, you do.
Tell them about my wild ride, is what I'll call it.
Indeed.
So I don't know how I do these things. I do. I have FOMO, and it's probably diagnosable at this point because
that used to be me, not anymore.
One of my coworker friends in Fort Myers, it was his 40th birthday party, and they rented a party bus, and he wanted Corey and I to come, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is a must, 40 is like a big deal, like blah, blah, blah. They were doing a party bus, the whole nine. Corey, the smart soul he is, he's like, we're going to be traveling like weekend, like for forever. I'm going to pass, like, tell Alex I love him. Happy birthday. I will see him at a different point. And I was like, you're right. Like, I probably should do that, but like,
no,
I can't. So the weekend before last weekend was Father's Day weekend. So I did drive to Fort, did the party bus with them, somehow survived 6:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. or later, and then woke up and drove back to go to Father's Day lunch at Corey's parents like a psycho.
The way I would have been dead. Yeah. The way I would have been dead. I was dead after this weekend. I think I finally recovered today.
I'm so glad. I know. It was a lot. I feel like my rating though for like this past week, like 8.7.
Very
I feel
nice.
like I had to do some like very high because it was fun.
Yeah.
There were some I had to go to the dentist. There were some things
I had to get some things that weren't necessarily fun.
We won't harp on the dentist, but yeah, that was not as fun part of the week. This driving to Miami, not as fun part of the week. It was entertaining. Yeah. The podcast life is the life for me. I was listening to Abby Lee Miller's podcast. If anyone has watched Dance Moms, clearly I'm an addict now at this point, even though her voice.
It's so good though. It's so good.
Dude, I just and some of the kids have been on. I'm like, give me the scoop. They're old now. I want to hear what they have to say. So it was good. And then obviously Blink, and I was with Steph for the rest. Extra points for that.
We love it.
No, it was definitely a pretty good week, but we're gearing up to go on the trip. So
I know. And now she's going again, guys. And so am I.
I know.
I mean, I'm just not going on the same type of trip. Morgan will be out of the country.
Yeah.
Seeing the lovely Miss Taylor Swift.
Oh,
or as Brie likes to call her, Taylor Switch. May I just tell you how, Gibby's watched or saw her the other night.
Yeah.
And she kept posting videos on
Oh my God,
Instagram.
I keep watching them.
So I know I was watching them. And then at one point I showed Brie because, she knows who Taylor Switch is. And she, so Bria literally was watching it and she goes, I wanna go and I wanna be there. And she points to the literal crowd that's right in front of the stage.
Like the pit standing. Yeah.
And I'm like, no worries, honey. Let me just sell my left kidney and take out a loan for a freaking $1 million home and I'll get you there.
Literally.
No problem. And also are we going across country or I guess out of country, or are we going in the country, because it's going to depend on how expensive that is too. No, I mean, it would be so cool to bring Bree to a concert like that, but also I need to be rich first, and that needs to happen.
I feel like the Bluey show was a great introduction to a show.
That. According to my mother, she kept saying she wanted to go on stage with Bluey. She was like, "Come on, Nana, let's go!" And grabbing my mom's hand, ready to go up on stage. I'm like, future drama kid.
Absolutely.
I feel as though she has a lot of entertainment to her.
Would have never. I would
Oh
never
my
have.
gosh. I was
would have
so
been
like
scared.
shy.
I would have
Yeah.
been scared of
Mhm.
Bluey 1,000%.
That's why I'm like, she is like, I mean, Joey's definitely going to be the scaredy cat of the kids, but like Bree's just like, I want to meet you. I want to talk to you. Like, you seem friendly. It's fine.
Oh,
So it's
so
funny.
good.
But yeah, she had a good time. But it's just funny
Aw.
showing her the Taylor Switch. And I also showed her the videos from Blink, and she's like, I want to go. I'm like, one day. Not today, but one
Right.
day.
Those little
One
baby
day.
ear headphone
I
plug
know.
things.
We have to
like,
actually. That reminds me, I have to get a set for Joey's head for the freaking fireworks. Because like,
yeah,
you know, we're gonna be outside watching those at the resort, and like, I don't know
oh my
how he's
God.
gonna do. The last time he heard fireworks was in my belly at 4th of July last year.
Oh my God.
So we'll see. I mean, he's heard a lot of loud noises. He's been to multiple concerts.
I mean, he sleeps in the room with Brie. Just kidding.
That's true too. I mean, he sleeps through that. So we'll see. I mean, I know Brie loves fireworks. She'll be like ecstatic.
Oh yes,
but
I remember her last year.
Yeah, I definitely need something for his ears, 1000%. But yeah, so I am excited for our trips. I also am like mentally preparing for mine. Like every second, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. So that's my game plan.
To like if you forget something.
Oh
is it
yeah,
close to things. It's close,
like
right?
it's near Disney, so like it's like in Central Florida. It's we'll be fine.
Yeah.
If we forget stuff, we can just probably run across the street. Honestly, there's so much shit in freaking Orlando.
I know. Not a big deal.
You know,
but
it's not like it's not like we're going like to a deserted island,
right?
And I feel a little bit more prepared because when we took Brie to Daytona when she was like 6-7 months old, I didn't know what the hell to pack for a freaking infant, so I was just like packing all the shit, and it was fine. She was good, so you know, we'll be good. I'm excited though.
Oh yay!
I'm just excited to get away, but I'm just not excited to pack because I hate that part, and I'm packing for 3, not 1.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to try. Have you seen, I mean, I know you're not a mom, so you may not have seen this, but also you kind of see things that are mom related because of me.
It's true. It's true.
You know, but have you seen the hack where like they take a like shoe divider for like a door and they put like clothes and stuff for each child? I think I'm going to do that with the kids this time.
Yeah,
because
try it.
Like, it just seems so easy. You put all of their outfits in the little dividers, and then you roll it up and you stick it in the suitcase. And then when you get to the place, you just take it out and hang it. And voila, everything's there ready to go. So,
it seems genius. Yes. I also feel you probably have them from something, but packing cubes, like regular
I love packing cubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See,
I use those for myself.
But yeah,
I am a packing cube whore. I've had packing cubes since college. Since they like came out, I was packing cube queen. Again, type A, OCD. I need things to be organized. I need to know that this bag has my pajamas. This bag has my bathing suits. This bag has my daytime wear. This bag has my nighttime wear. I am a psychopath.
This is where we differ.
Yeah. No, this is literally like true friendship, guys. Like opposites attract. This is true because I am like everything has a place and everything must be in its place. And Morgan's like
true.
Everything just goes in one place.
I mean, yes, well, maybe you'll appreciate this. So we know we're stopping in multiple locations. We're taking one carry-on and one check bag, but we're like sharing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna pack for the first location in the carry-on. You know, God forbid, and my Taylor outfit, obviously.
Yes.
God forbid the check bag doesn't make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll like switch. You know? So at least it's a little bit organized.
Yeah.
You know?
So that'll be good.
Yeah. We'll see.
Let me know how it goes.
Tonight when we try to pull the shit aside. And
oh my gosh.
We'll see. We'll fucking see.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine packing for like a longer period of time. I think the longest I've ever packed for a trip, I shouldn't even say like packed for, because remember when I would come home from college and I'd have like 7 bags?
God.
You and Nicole would be like,
insane.
Why do you have
like,
all these
are you moving
bags?
Home?
Right. And like the question, I still don't know why I brought so many. You would think I was leaving stuff there. Nope, it was all coming back. But yeah, I think the longest I've ever packed for a trip was like a 5-day trip.
Oh shit.
I've never packed for anything longer. I've never gone anywhere like for an extended period of time.
So
I don't
Corey and I both did work trips, actually, separate work trips. but I was in New York for 3 weeks for like the big team building trip.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was at like the client site in Ohio or Kentucky or whatever, right on the border.
Mm-hmm.
And that I think was for like almost a month. And
oh
like,
my God.
yeah. So
I'd never make it. I honestly like overpack for a fucking weekend trip.
yeah.
Like
I
would
did
come.
laundry one time, I think, but it was a pain in the ass. I was literally, it's a story for another day, but I had to take a plane and train, a boat, whatever.
To go do
get
laundry?
There. No, to get to where we were. And then it was like camp.
God damn,
it was
I would not even do that.
I mean, 10 out of 10, like it was awesome because I got to meet so many people, but like, yeah, didn't sleep. FOMO is real still. But yeah, I only did laundry once because I was like, meh.
Yeah.
I packed enough. It's fine.
And that's what I feel like I would like pack enough that I don't need to do laundry. I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm just weird and I don't know how to pack light. But I also like to be organized. So like,
you know what Sam's doing? She bought a collapsible duffel bag to put in her bag in
so
case
that she has to
check another one later.
I don't doubt her on that one because I would do that too.
Yeah.
I feel like I always come back with more, you know?
Yeah, it's smart.
Then I go. But yeah,
Anyways, packing saga.
So that's that. We are very excited for our trippy trips, and that is why we're also ending the season here because one will be gone. So like Morgan, obviously longer than me. Really, no point in trying to do that overseas.
I mean, I'd love to try. We'll see.
Yeah.
You never know.
There could be a little pod after dark episode overseas. Oh my God,
yes. You never know.
Depending on how our nights line up. I don't even know what time. We'll have to figure that out.
Oh my God, right?
I mean, I'll probably be up late, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, and then we're just gonna like, I don't know, when is our plan to return? Like in August, right?
Yeah.
Did you say we're just gonna like take the month of July off just to like
that was the plan. Yeah.
Try and enjoy our trips and life.
I feel like I haven't had a summer break since way plethora of in college, you know, like a true summer without even working. And like I feel this is making it feel like that.
Right.
We're taking off a month from this and we're actually going on a trip. Well,
so you so you have like an actual
I mean, I am going to the office in Europe, but it's for a couple hours.
And that doesn't really count.
Yeah, they're planning like a beer walk tour thing also.
I know, that's so cool. I had literally no clue that was happening. She was like saying she's working. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're doing what while you're on your trip? And then I was like, just kidding. That's fun. So it's acceptable. You can do that.
Just the golden retriever coming through the office. That's just what happens.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
So good.
All right. Well, do we want to talk about what
the elephant on my TV? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What is Perfect Match and why did it suck so much booty hole?
Okay.
I mean,
for the record, I did not finish the last episode.
You did make it through all 9 though. You just didn't watch the very last one.
Correct. I made it through like 30 minutes into the season finale. Netflix crashed like it fucking always does for me. And I was like, hard pass. And then I ended up seeing spoilers and I was like, cool, glad I did because I don't want to watch it.
So dumb. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, spoiler alert, we're about to spoil it for you too. But I mean, I thought, okay, you watched season 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought season 1 was really good. Personally, I mean, really good for really shitty
by the drama. Yes.
Really good for really shitty TV. I thought this season was very like I don't feel like there was really any drama. But then again, it could just be like the cast itself. I mean, the most drama there was the whole freaking Harry situation with the Melinda girl.
And I was like, yes, give me fucking more of this.
Yeah. But that was like it. And I guess, so I listened, he has a podcast too. And I listened to one of his episodes of the podcast and he was saying how basically, like when they went on that like boys day thing that they thought was going to be boys day, like the producers straight up were like, listen, like you need to do shit to cause drama because like we need a show. And if you don't do shit to make that, nobody's going to want to watch this. So like, you know, he said how they got like really drunk and all this stuff because they said before they even got to that place, they were already like hammered before they even got there. Like
the
they had been
pregame of the
drinking.
pregame.
Yes.
Yikes.
So it's like he was already fucked up, and then more,
Dude.
and then
Dude.
he's a fuck boy. So
right.
Like I watched that and I'm like, you remind me of somebody I knew in college.
Yeah. Somebody I used to know.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Used to is the key word in that sentence. But yeah, no, I was just like, there's nothing exciting happening. And then like the whole like Micah and what's Kaz, is that his name?
Yeah.
Right? Like that was just like so like ping pong ball back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, this is stupid. And then the fucking ending. I listened.
Tell the people what happened.
I literally was sitting on my couch watching it like early in the morning, and I'm like, I'm going to work out, and I missed like them announcing who won until the very end where they like showed who won, and I was like, these two, okay, hear me out. I like 100% would have bet my left fucking tit that Alara, that was her name, right? Alara and Stephen, we're gonna win. Because I was like, nobody else on this show has had that much chemistry with each other, has stayed together this entire time with like really no hiccups.
They were tested.
Yeah, they tested. And I'm like, then they fucking give it to a couple that just got together the day before or the morning of, whenever the fuck that even happened.
I heard a thing. So
please do tell.
I think it's Chris has been going like on TikTok live like multiple times. I don't know if you've seen him come up at all, but I saw a clip, or maybe it was from a live. I don't know. He said there was a pact. It sounded like with the people who got voted off or like left the house. That if there was someone that left the house that came back and got into the finale, that's who they were all going to vote for. So fucking stupid.
How dumb. Like, how stupid.
I'm like, if that's real, please.
This is
shut
a show.
All of these people from fucking Netflix.
This is a show to literally. The whole point is like your perfect match. So it's somebody that like you've been with, not the person that you ended up with literally last minute.
Right. Oh, I know.
I don't know. Is anyone even still with their significant others? Probably not. No, I don't fucking know.
I tried to look up the Alara Steven thing and I couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't find any information. Nobody like posted like whether they're together or not. And I'm like, this is.
Like obviously we saw like Jess and Harry. I saw they had a clip that said like they were together and then they weren't. A week later they broke up. I was like, yep. Well, he talks about her a lot on the podcast, on his podcast. And I was like, interesting. But like, listen, honestly, it was just, I don't know. I really like Jess personally. I think she holds herself well. It also might just be like, I'm a mom and she's a mom, and you don't really get a lot of moms on reality TV. So it's like, oh, I can relate. I wanted her to be the villain. So
I know you wanted it. And I was like, she's not going to get the villain edit. She holds herself too well to ever get the villain edit.
My thing is, what are they like? Because I told you like when we watched Love Is Blind, like someone said that she was a plant for like other shows, and it's like, I agree. But like this still didn't help. Like, is she gonna have a spinoff? Like, is she gonna go on The Bachelor? Are they gonna open up The Bachelorette for like? Because I could see that. I could see that working for her, honestly.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm like,
100%.
how? Because it's not a Nick Lachey show. That's for sure.
Nope. That ain't happening. I know. She, I follow her on Instagram, and she was doing like a Q&A, and somebody asked like a question about like relationships and stuff. She's like, well, clearly I'm 2 for 2 or 0 and 2 for shows and relationships, so maybe I'm not the person to ask. But no,
I'm team Jess for The Bachelorette. Can we?
I think
that
would be great.
Can we start that?
100%. I think that would be. Honestly, they've done it before where they've taken someone who like had no relation to the show. That
like
what fucking name, Matt.
I haven't watched in years. Was it a guy?
It was a guy. He was friends. He was really, really good friends, like best friends with Tyler Cameron.
Oh, yes. I remember him.
And he got selected as the next Bachelor with no relation to the show.
It was his friend.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So can we start Team Jess?
Yeah, Team Jess for Bachelorette. I'd watch that.
She'd be good.
She would be really good. No, 100%.
I love that, actually.
Yeah.
Hannah Brown was my favorite season of The Bachelorette.
Same.
That's so good.
That's like, we need somebody like that energy and like can hold herself and don't play no games, don't want no fuck boy. Like,
exactly.
I mean, fuck. Let's see. Maybe our wish will come true.
Right?
They need some better quality people. So,
dude, seriously.
Listen to us, ABC. If you listen to this,
if you're listening to this,
for whatever reason, if you're actually listening to this, but yeah, so yeah, if you haven't watched Perfect Match, listen to us spew about that. It's not worth your time, honestly. It wasn't really even drama filled. That's literally the only reason I watch trash TV is for the drama. And if you're not going to give me the drama, I don't want it. Like,
watch Dance Moms instead of Perfect
Dance
Match.
Moms is so much better. Like, there's so many other shows that you could watch. But
anyways,
that's just our quick little reality check-in.
I know. I did watch the first episode.
Taylor thing.
Yeah, the HBO released like a Taylor Bad Blood Scooter versus Taylor thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 2 episodes. I know, it's 2 episodes. Her side, it's his side. I obviously only watched the Taylor side so far. So I will have to report back, but I don't know. It seemed like it was good if you have no idea what happened. Like, it went like through the timeline of like, no, it was you'll love it. It was literally perfect, even for me, honestly. But it was nice because it literally had like the dates of when things occurred. So it was good. I mean, definitely documentary, like just telling the thing. So I'm curious to also watch his side, but I'm also like, do I just not watch his side?
No, you have to watch.
I know. I'll be fair.
Fuck him, but you still have to see.
Be fair.
Just to listen to the fuckery, I'm sure.
Right. We won't spiral about Taylor until after I'm back. But
yes. So
the latest theories. Did I send you the latest theories? That she's in Ireland this weekend, and that.
Did you just send it like today?
Probably.
Then maybe.
But their like reputation, possibly June 30th. Yeah. I know.
Ooh.
You'll watch it, but we won't spiral that way.
This isn't that episode, guys. This is Blink. This is about Blink. Taylor's next time.
Well, we do have a funny clip that does a mashup of.
Which I will. I just still need to edit that. Nick did send me his video.
Yeah.
And his is so far, but it's more like.
Do the far one. Do the far one.
It's probably
worth it. We'll send it to me. We'll see.
I will. I'll do it with both, and I'll send it to you, and you can make the executive decision.
The people will appreciate.
The people will probably see it before they even see this, so or hear this, or both.
Too funny. Go check it out if it's there.
Yeah, it should be there.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna try and post it maybe. What's today? Tuesday, tomorrow night, in preparation for the release of the episode. But let's get into the nitty-gritty of the Blink 182 and what a time, what a night.
It was so nice.
It was so nice. It took poor Morgs like,
oh my god,
5 hours more.
Dude,
5
probably
hours?
5.5. I think I like don't want to think about it
there.
Like, thank God
I was dying in the car, and we were in the car for an hour and a half, and then we get to their hotel and I'm like, the fucking traffic. And she's like, I know. And I was like, oh my God, you just got here too, not that long ago. And you left at like 12. So how did you not want to kill yourself?
10 out of 10 gonna fly next time because the flights are way cheaper. But obviously I thought I was gonna go do my car situation.
Oh, true. Which you kind of needed that. Yeah.
Do it. I canceled that shit because I wasn't mentally prepared. And you know what I did? I extended my lease, and I should have done that from the get-go, you know? You already inspired
I did that.
Yeah.
I did that for 6 months and then ended up buying it anyways.
I didn't have
the money goes into it anyways. I know.
I'm like, whatever.
Like at the end of the day, am I really paying any less or more? No. So
I'm like, whatever. So, but yes, the drive was a fucking journey. But Miami, I don't know. I've only been down there, like, I feel a handful of times, at least in the nighttime.
I have only been to Miami like once in the nighttime.
Yeah.
Twice maybe. 2 times. Once for a basketball game, once for this. The only other times I've been to Miami were when we went there, you, Nicole, and I.
Yeah.
For like spring break or whatever that was in college. And then another time because I went to go see my old roommates.
Right.
And I think that's it.
Yeah. We did a lacrosse
no. Just kidding. And the time that you, myself, Juan, and Maria? Was Maria?
I think so.
When we went down and like almost died in the ocean.
Like, after my birthday, right? That was like 21st because you guys were already all 20.
Yes.
We'll insert. You have seen the photos if you're on our gram,
but that one photo of us with the huge drinks,
completely literally like this bag.
I don't remember anything that happened after that. I still to this day was like, how do we get home? Because I sure as shit didn't drive my car. There's no way we would have died. Did I drive?
No, Juan drove.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I don't know.
He also didn't.
But one was better at driving than I was intoxicated. And guys, this is like an hour trip for us on a good day without traffic. So,
dude, yeah. But 10 out of 10 recommend staying at the hotel across the street. It was a Citizen M hotel. And it was very efficient.
Very cool because they had a rooftop bar and a pool, which was super cool. We loved that.
I loved their
Did you guys end up going back up there, or did you just go to the room after?
Yeah, we were like, nah. It was too busy. We were like,
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was.
But it is like that's the way to do it. And we almost ended up staying there too because we couldn't find the fucking car.
These guys.
Which like I'm usually really good about like everybody put in your phone where we are, leave a pin. Like when Nick and I went to Blink last summer and I was sober as a fucking ox because I was pregnant. I was like, Nick, we have to pin this like so we know where we are so we don't get lost. And granted, we were in Fort Lauderdale at the BB&T or whatever it is now. But
oh my God.
Miami, I'm not used to Miami at all.
A whole other beast.
We park and I'm like, everybody take a mental note of where we are. And I'm like, we're at P5. Then we leave the fucking garage and we're like almost to your place. And I'm like, you guys, nobody pinned the parking garage, did they? And Nick's like, no. And Joe's like, no. And I'm like, well, is your car like showing where it is parked, like on your phone? Because like my phone does that. And of course, my phone's telling me my car's parked here where I live.
Right.
And I'm like, is yours? And he's like, no, it's not loading. I'm like, well, this will be fun later because I have no fucking clue. And there's like 7 different parking garages all within a 5-mile radius of each other.
Sweet Lord.
So yeah, we were walking around.
Oh, so bad.
Freaking out because Joe's over here thinking that like the sign and the person said the garage closes an hour after the event is over. I go, there's no way in fucking hell. They're closing this garage an hour after the event. It's going to take at least 2 hours just to get out of here. They're not going to lock people's cars in here. And so he's freaking out. I'm walking so fucking fast around goddamn downtown Miami that literally some random dude was like, how her legs do that? And I was like, I don't know. How do my legs do that? I have no fucking clue, sir. I probably looked like a fucking like AI like generated person. Like I'm just my legs hurt so bad that we finally find the garage after we walked. Joe's like, it's this street. We went down this street. I'm like, I don't remember this street. I don't remember walking this far. It is not this far. We start ending up like in a fucking dark alleyway. And I'm like, this is not right. We did not do this.
Not the way to go.
So I call Morgan and I'm like, we can't find the car. Dude, where's my car? We can't find the fucking car.
Literally, I was like,
no clue. And Morgan's like, well, I was watching your little emoji dude like walk around and it looked like you guys were in the right spot, but not anymore. And we definitely passed it. Nick had pointed it out from the original, like very beginning. He's like, I think it's this one. And Joe's like, it's not. So we walked away. I'm never letting Joe have the reins on directions because clearly he's not very good at that. But Nick had the smartest idea to look at his receipt from where he paid for the parking. And thank goodness we didn't use cash and he used a card and he was able to see the exact location. I would have never thought about that.
Didn't you also have like a thing to get out? Like a little,
because we just paid and then we were able to, like there were people there like that had to scan the thing, which is probably, it probably closed to come into the garage but not leaving. There was literally like a million cars still in there when we got in there and I go, Joseph, I just walked so fucking fast
also
thinking that this thing was going to be closed. Oh yeah, thank God we didn't get hit with the rain, but I was like so exhausted. Then we had to go up 5 flights of stairs because we couldn't find the elevator. And I was like, I just sped walked and now I'm going to climb 5 flights of stairs. Like, thank God I didn't work out today because this is my workout. And I just had like a huge thing of beer, a freaking seltzer, an alcoholic beverage. Like my body hasn't had real food in it for like 17 hours. No. We went home and got Taco Bell.
As the night should end. I mean, that way.
Listen, that was a great decision on my part, but
every outing situation.
Should end that way. I am truly just convinced but when it comes to like cars and driving and stuff, nothing's ever easy for me. I don't know who the fuck I pissed off in a past life, but somebody does not like me, and this is my
I know, because
punishment.
we were so sad. We're like, figured out the garage, we figured it out, the parking
never fails.
Never fucking fails. Oh my God.
It's fine. We made it. We got the car. I was honestly, though, I'm like, we might be staying at that hotel too. Because I don't know where this fucking car is. And if they do close the parking garage, like, we are screwed. But it was good.
I mean, the hotel, though, like, it's also Miami. So, like, at like 3 a.m, I literally hear this person. No one sleeps. They're like getting home. It was like 4 or 5. There were people getting home right now.
Because everything's open.
Music's blaring, yelling, singing, like the whole nine. And I was like, oh my God. I could never. But also, I've definitely probably been that person.
And, we were 100% those people.
Going. Get the party going. Oh my God. But yeah, so Steph, they met us once they got there, and we got there. We changed. Well, I had changed into my outfit. Side note, shout out to Steffers for coming up with this idea for making charm necklaces. I have mine
charm
on.
Necklaces.
And of course, I'm wearing mine now because I packed it and forgot where it was for the concert. So
she was convinced she left it all the way at home.
I know.
It was just
also
there.
Made bracelets.
Oh yeah, and I
for the concert.
Too.
Oh,
yay.
Because the Swifties love Blink as well. Really, the Blink fans love our Swifties. So
it's all full circle.
Yeah, full circle moment. But yeah, we went up to the rooftop to get like a little pre-gaming drink before we went over, and it was walkable, which is awesome. So we parked.
Yes,
they met us at the hotel.
Fantastic.
Oh, it was perfect.
I loved it.
Yeah, I hadn't been to that stadium, but it was so fucking nice.
It was
so easy to get in. Like the bag thing wasn't an issue. It was like no line.
Yeah, that was very, very simple. I will say that like that's a nice arena. I've only been there one time for a basketball game.
Yeah.
I always go to the freaking one in Fort Lauderdale because that's where my dad knows the guy that gets us free tickets, which is always so nice.
Love that.
But yeah, so like I feel like I just know my way around there very well.
Yeah.
Miami. I mean, Nick knows Miami more than anyone because he's gone to a trillion basketball games down there. But the concert was really freaking good. I will say this: my only thing was I was a little sad that they didn't banter as much. For whatever reason, at the Fort Lauderdale one last year, like they had so many little like snippets of talking.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it was just like I said to Nick, I was like, were they like going through something like that they didn't want to talk to each other? Maybe they were like,
were they tired? I mean,
I don't know.
So we were the second show of
for the
tour.
US.
Yeah,
for the
US
because
Orlando
they had already
Miami.
done South America.
Yeah, maybe
they had been
tired.
Maybe. I was like, I don't know. I just felt like very, not that it was like rushed, but like it just
they just went back to back, which like cool.
Yeah, I want to hear your music, but I also love your banter. And when we were at the Fort Lauderdale one, like there was a part where like they like had Travis talk, and like he doesn't fucking talk ever.
Yeah.
And
well, like even the aliens exist, like the funny little clips that I had seen, like that didn't happen.
I know. I was like, I don't understand why there's no banter. This is like my favorite part of watching you guys. So I was a little sad about that, but the music was still good. It was still on tier, top tier
so
musical stylings of Blink-182. But yeah, I was just a little sad about that, and I was just like, maybe something's off. Are they going through something right now? Is somebody unhappy with somebody? I mean, they have fought in the past.
That is true. I know.
Have they been touring for so long that they're getting sick of one another? I don't know.
Dude, possibly.
Just me over here speculating every little thing. Like, are you guys going through something right now?
Are you good?
Are you good? Do we need to talk it out?
Oh my God. I don't remember what song it was. Maybe someone that goes to the show or Orlando show will help me. But like one of the songs they played had the montage going. And I was like, I'm going to cry just from this montage. I couldn't tell you what the whole thing was, but I was like, whoa, somebody put time and effort into the visuals, and I chef's kiss them.
No, they did it. They did. It was definitely, what's funny is like, it was definitely a different show than what I saw a year ago. Cause I was like, oh, it's going to be so similar to what I just saw, but it really wasn't. And also the arena set up differently, where like at the other arena, they just have like a backdrop with like
the
what they're
stage
doing.
Back. Yeah.
Where like this one had the three whatever things, projectors. And then like they had their stage, because they didn't have like the cool stage like that's been around at the other one. It was just like you came out. Yeah.
I
So
loved
that was really cool. And it was cool that they had like more like the video style, where like at the other one they had like the video, but it was also just like a backdrop of like whatever the theme was for that song.
Oh, got it.
So yeah.
Oh, I know. So, you know. And they had like the throwbacks, and there are like other bands that they were in when things were a little rough. And I loved that.
I know. It was cute.
Our little nostalgic millennial hearts.
I know. And I'm like,
so full.
I'm like, okay, who am I going to go see next? Actually, Post Malone posted that he's going to be having a tour. Are there any dates in Florida? Of course fucking not. But October 7th, he will be in North Carolina.
Oh.
Do I force Angelica to go to the concert? It's a country. He's country now.
Yeah,
this is his country album.
Perfect.
If Angelica's going to go to any concert of a Post Malone with me, it's going to be his country one.
Dude. Yeah.
Right? Do I force her ass and I do this for my birthday? Because like it's the week after my birthday.
Wait, yeah.
Do you want to come? It's October 7th.
You know,
it's like a Saturday. I know. I think it's either a Friday or a Saturday. It's like a weekend. I like looked into all of this because I was like, let me look at the dates. Let me look at what's happening. And Joe said he's like, Godspeed, go. He's like, I'm not going, but you can go.
Oh my God.
Well, it might be a good birthday. Because I was also, so he's also going to be in Nashville the end of October.
Okay.
But there's multiple problems with that one. One, I'd have to pay for a hotel, which like I also have to pay for the concert ticket, and then also traveling there. That's a lot of stuff happening. So I'm like, don't know if I want to do that. 2, I thought about it though, because they do the magic market, like the wholesaler thing, where like you can go and like pick out stuff. So God willing, I have all that going with the boutique, then I could see if it matches up, because I don't know when they do it in Nashville. If it happens to be the same time, then like kill 2 birds with 1 stone, take Marcy with me. She loves Post Malone, and we're good to go. But I feel as though the Angelica thing would work out better. I just have to make sure it's good with us. Angelica, if you're listening to this, you already know, because I'm gonna text you something later. But happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Stavros.
And then like I get to go see where, she's at, and it will be fall.
Oh my God, I know. Fun. The fall weather.
So obviously you're invited to, Morgan. I'm just inviting everyone
to
go to Angelica's.
She doesn't care.
I'm going to celebrate my birthday up there. And it'll be good because I can celebrate my birthday here with the kids. I don't have to worry about any of their birthdays. And then I can like go travel.
Just escape a little bit.
Just
escape. Something. Oh my God, yes. I'm here for this.
And I wonder how like the planes work. I haven't been on a plane in like 7, 8, 9 years. Long time. No, hasn't been that long.
So
plane recently, not super recently.
You're not, because you haven't gone, you probably are not equipped mentally to go on like an Allegiant or Spirit flight like I did, and I just backpacked that bitch.
I usually am like a Southwest girly.
Yeah, that's
but they do layovers, right? Most of the time.
Yeah, or like Delta always stops in Atlanta. It's not hard, like it's easy, but it's like kills the whole day.
I know. I'm like, do I do that? How long's the trip in car? It's a long trip, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, from you, probably 10 hours.
What's it from
doable.
You?
Well, to get to me is 4 for you.
Okay.
So probably
figure another 6.
Let me see. Yeah,
6 to 8.
Something. Let me see.
Because I'm thinking if you do come,
I love a road trip.
And then I drive to you, right?
Yeah.
And then I take a little pit stop at you, and then we drive the rest of the way.
Oh, it's still 8. It's still like 9 from here. It's a pain in the ass.
It's because Florida's so fucking this place. See, that's why it's so difficult, because it's just like Florida is so freaking massive.
Yeah, it's 9 from here, but I feel like it's still like only 10 from you. Like it's because of the way the turnpike and all the things line up. Well,
motherfuckers. Well, I mean, plane might have to happen then. I wonder.
Anyways,
I'll have to look into
we'll figure it out. Yeah, 9. It's less from you because it's straight up 95. That's right. Anyways, yeah, complicated life.
Interesting.
So,
well,
overall success though.
Successful
concert success. We're on the up and up.
And we're gonna have a concert, and then hopefully I'll have my next one. I'm just trying to see Post Malone when I can actually drink. Is that something I should ask for? Let me enjoy myself. And a country concert, nonetheless. It would literally be like a country concert. I can wear my cute ass little boots,
and exactly, and the fall, like all the things, like
everything. It's my heart desires that.
Driving to Nashville might be closer. I'm just saying.
I feel like no. I honestly feel like it's still a pain in the ass, though.
I mean, it's still far, but I don't remember.
Because we were gonna do that for Alexa's bachelor, and then we were like, just take a freaking flight. It was like 2 hours.
I mean, and that
was a straight shot from Miami.
Yeah, I flew into Concord, which is like close-ish to Charlotte, through Allegiant, and it was very. It was
cheap. A straight flight.
Yeah,
straight shot.
That's what I'm like.
Then I like my whole only one flight because I already don't like flights to begin with.
That's how I feel.
Especially if I'm by myself. Every time I go to see Angelica in other states, I have to do this shit by myself. It's not fun.
Yeah.
But
TBD. To be determined. When does the tickets go on sale?
Well, it was like a sign up for pre-sale because they're going to go on sale in like 3 days or something for pre-sale.
Oh, nice.
But then the actual tickets will drop on the 1st of July.
Oh, okay. Soon.
So I'm interested to see how much they are at both places too, because that will also be a determining factor. Fair. I have a feeling for some reason, and not some reason, but let's be real, Nashville is the home of country music.
Absolutely.
So they're probably going to be more expensive in Nashville than they are in North Carolina. Like,
probably.
I mean, listen, we literally saw him here at the amphitheater for $40. And
that's true.
We could have seen him even closer. We just did the lawn, but we could have seen him closer for like 120. And we paid $300 and something, almost $400 for like even farther seats because it was at the freaking Hollywood Hard Rock. So like location.
Exactly. Just survey all of them. Survey all of them.
I know. I'm like, you can't come here, Posty. Why? We like country music too.
Sad.
I feel like it's all like country places though. Like he's gonna be in Georgia. No, but he's gonna be in Pennsylvania. And I'm like, that's a weird one. Like Hershey, Pennsylvania. Why? Unless I like go visit my freaking grandpa.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandpa, I'm gonna come visit you so I can go see Post Malone. I'll have more fun if I go visit Angelica's. If I'm gonna go visit somebody, it's gonna be her. And then I get to explore North Carolina because I've never been there ever.
It's time.
So like, I feel as though I know. The plan was to like bring the kids one of these years, but I'm like, no, not yet.
No,
it's about me.
We're on your own first. Yeah,
yes. And then we go back.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Anyways,
so good.
I just had to mention that because I saw that today, and I was like, oh,
so good.
I didn't think. Why is my freaking sorry? Somebody was calling my phone, my iPad. I didn't think he was going to do a tour. Somebody had because he just dropped that he has a new album coming out because he keeps coming out with all these songs with different country artists.
So cool.
And somebody was like, when's the tour date? Like, you better go on tour with this album.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, how's he going to go on tour with this album? A lot of his songs are with like country artists. Yeah. Like he's got Morgan Wallen. He just did one with Blake Shelton. I know he has one with,
I won't know.
It's here.
I mean,
I can't think of his name. One of the famous ones. A lot of country artists. Like he has a lot of songs with them because he keeps like posting things. So I'm like, it makes sense.
One of them is from Pennsylvania.
Maybe.
And like
maybe that's his game plan the whole time is to have at least one person from each state that can be there for a song.
I am a little upset. I don't know if you saw that Haley Williams was on stage. With Taylor this weekend.
I did see that.
I was really hoping for that, but it's okay. It's fine. It's gonna be great. But that definitely could be his approach.
That's true. I didn't think about that actually, because I was like, it's only specific places, like very specific.
Now we have to Google. Is so and so from?
Yeah, literally every single person. But I think his album comes out in August, I believe.
Nice. Okay.
So give me enough time to listen, learn every single lyric, and then
love that.
Be able to perform there in the audience too.
Yes. Background dancer, of course. Yes.
Obviously.
So good.
Yeah. So
I love it.
Just had to mention.
So good.
Bringing that upon us. Well, I think
I love this.
All.
I think that's all she wrote, folks.
That's all she wrote for season 1 of Baby One More Podcast.
I know. Well, I'll show the people. Look, I got the stickers,
guys. We have
merch.
Merchandise.
Pride Month.
If you want, Morgan has it linked in the link tree that is in our bios. Not bios, but bio on the Instagram and the TikTok. Is it linked on YouTube too? Can you do that?
Yeah,
YouTube?
It's just our website. I linked the link tree to the website. So babywomanpodcast.com, baby.
Look at that. I also saw you made an Amazon storefront. Didn't know you did that.
I've been trying to do things. Then I didn't.
We're thankful for Morgan and all the things that she does.
But
no, we got an email. There was an email sent to our email that was like, you guys qualify for this. And I was like, when the fuck did you do this?
Sick. I don't know.
So
I was like, we'll have to do in season 2, we'll have to do how easy is it to start a podcast for the people? Because I feel like a lot of people are interested. And then we can link all the things that we use and all of the mics that Steph has. Let's be real.
Got a lot to choose from. I've learned a lot. I also tried a lot. So I know a lot of things. But we are super excited to take, a little time to ourselves. And we're also super excited for when we come back because we'll have some new content, some story times, and hopefully some new journeys on the horizon.
Great. I know. I'm excited.
But don't forget to go to our social media pages, Baby One More Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Follow along so you can see when we'll be back. And we hope you guys enjoyed this season of the podcast.
We love you.
We love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Deuces.